He that doeth mercy leeneth to his neighbor, and he that is full mighty in hand keepeth the commandments. 2. Lean thou to thy neighbor in the time of his need, and yield thou to a neighbor in his time. 3. Confirm thou a word, and do thou faithfully with him, and in all time thou shalt find that is needful to thee. 4. Many men guessen borrowing as finding, and even disease to those men that helpen them. Verse 5. Till they taken, they kissen the hands of the giver, and in behests they maken meek her voice. 6. And in the time of yielding he shall ax time, and he shall speak words of annoy, and of grutchings, and he shall challenge falsely the time. 7. Forsoeth, if he may yield, he shall be adversary. Of a shilling unneths he shall yield the half, and he shall reckon that as finding. Verse 8. Else he shall defraud him in his money, and the leaner shall have him an enemy withouten cause. 9. And he shall yield to him, that is, to the leaner, wrongs and cursings, and for honor and benefice he shall yield to him despising. 10. Many men lent not to poor neighbors, not for cause of wickedness, but they dreaded to be defrauded withouten cause. 11. Nevertheless, on a meek man in soul be thou stronger, and for alms draw thou not him. 12. For the commandment of God take thou a poor man, and for his neediness leave thou not to him void. 13. Lease thou money for a brother and friend, and hide thou not it under a stone, into perdition. 14. Put thou treasure in the commandments of the highest, and it shall profit to thee more than gold shall profit. 15. Close thou alms in the bosom of a poor man, and this alms shall pray for thee to be delivered of God from all evil. 16. The alms of a man is as a bag with him, and it shall keep the grace of man as the apple of the eye. 17. And afterward it shall rise again, and it shall yield to them a yielding, to each man into the head of them. Verse 18. Above a shield of the mighty man, and above a spear it shall fight against thine enemy. 19. A good man maketh faith to his neighbor, and he that leaseth shall leave shame to him. 20. Forget thou not the grace of the borrower, for he yaff his life for thee. Verse 21. A sinful man and unclean fleeth the beheater. 22. A sinner arretteth to himself the good words of the borrower, and the unkind man in wit forsaketh a man delivering him. 23. A man beheateth for his neighbor, and when the neighbor hath lost reverence, the borrower shall be forsaken of him. 24. Worst beheast hath lost many living men, and hath moved them as the waves of the sea. 25. It going in compass made mighty men to pass over, and they wandered in about among alien folks. 26. A sinner breaking the commandment of the Lord shall fall into a wicked behest, and he that enforceth to do many things shall fall into doom. 27. Recover thy neighbor by thy virtue, and take heed to thyself lest thou fall. 28. The beginning of life of a man is water, and bread, and clothing, and house hiding filth. 29. Better is the lifeblood of a poor man under the hiding of sparus, than shining feast and pilgrimage withouten house. 30. The least thing please thee for a great thing, and thou shalt not hear the shenship of pilgrimage. 31. It is wicked life to seek harbor from house into house, and where he shall be harbored, he shall not do trustily, neither he shall open the mouth. 32. He shall be harbored, and he shall feed, and give drink to unkind men, and yet he shall hear bitter things. 33. Pass, thou that art harbored, and array a table, and give thou meats to other men, those things that thou hast in the hand. 34. Go thou out, for the face of the honor of my friends, for the friendship, either affinity, of mine house. By harboring thou art made a brother to me. 35. These things been grievous to a man having wit, the reproving of house, and the despising of the usurer.